Kanye West, the influential rapper, producer and fashion designer now known as Ye, has once again made headlines with a surprising financial decision involving his long-abandoned Yeezy headquarters in Los Angeles. Exclusive photographs reveal the once vibrant property on Melrose Avenue in a state of shocking disrepair. The building is boarded up, its interior stripped bare, parts of the roof missing, and the exterior covered in graffiti. Despite this derelict condition, Ye has secured a substantial $3.465 million loan from the little-known Rediger Investment Mortgage Fund against the property he purchased for $6.3 million in March 2023. The 7,400-square-foot space, located ironically just a few doors down from an Adidas store, his former collaborator whose partnership ended in acrimony, was once a hub of creativity for Yeezy fashion shows, product launches and private events. However, the building has sat vacant and neglected since the end of 2023, with homeless encampments appearing outside and tags defacing the walls. In March, police were called after a swastika was painted on the side of the structure, which was later covered in gray paint, though the faded outline remained visible. This unconventional loan highlights the challenges Ye faces in accessing traditional financing amid his ongoing controversies. Rediger Investment Mortgage Fund is a subsidiary of Rediger Investment Corporation, a firm specializing in real estate investment and management. Unlike conventional banks, such alternative lenders often step in when mainstream institutions decline to engage due to perceived risks. Experts note that borrowers typically turn to these options only when they cannot qualify for standard loans, often due to credit issues, lack of documentation, or reputational concerns. Ye's decision to mortgage the property comes at a time when his business empire has significantly contracted. The collapse of his lucrative partnership with Adidas in 2022, following a series of anti-Semitic posts and other controversial statements, marked a turning point. The loss of that deal, along with severed ties with other major brands, dramatically reduced his net worth from billionaire status to a fraction of its peak. Yeezy's once dominant position in streetwear and sneakers has faded, with unsold inventory and halted production contributing to financial strain. This is not the first time Ye has relied on alternative financing for his real estate ventures. He has used similar unconventional loans for other properties, including a former church in the San Fernando Valley that he purchased for $1.5 million in January 2023 with plans to convert it into a clothing factory. That site was never developed, attracted squatters and ultimately burned to the ground in October 2024. The empty lot is now listed for sale at a reduced price of $1.35 million, reflecting the financial loss and vandalism that has left it overgrown and littered with debris. More recently, Ye purchased a $35 million Beverly Hills mansion with his wife Bianca Sensori through their company Shore Drive Holdings LLC. For that acquisition, he tapped into his own pension plan and secured a $15.5 million loan package, including a $2.7 million portion from New Mexico-based fitness entrepreneur Richard Glassman's firm, RGGL LLC, as well as larger amounts from Lone Oak Fund and Provident Trust Group. Glassman has publicly stated that while such celebrity loans carry risks, they also offer potential rewards for lenders. The Yeezy headquarters loan casts further doubt on Ye's current financial health. The building, once a symbol of his ambitious fashion vision, now stands as a stark reminder of the rapid decline following his public controversies. Homeless tents, graffiti, and structural decay paint a picture of neglect that contrasts sharply with the opulent image he once projected. The property's location next to an Adidas store adds a layer of irony, as the severed partnership continues to haunt his business prospects. Ye's financial maneuvers reflect a pattern of leveraging assets in creative and sometimes risky ways to maintain liquidity. With Yeezy's retail presence diminished and major revenue streams dried up, these loans provide temporary capital, though they come at higher interest rates and greater scrutiny. The rapper's ability to secure funds despite his challenges speaks to the value of his remaining real estate holdings, but it also raises questions about long-term sustainability.